you, Councillor Hemsley. Any other members? In that case, call upon Councillor Stephenson to sum up.
Thank you very much, Chair. First of all, I would like to thank Councillor Waller for highlighting the legacy that her administration inherited. A financial strategy put in place by the last administration, a transformation programme started by the last administration, levelling up funding achieved by the last administration, a coalition administration to which Councillor Waller was invited to be a part of, but she declined, and as I said publicly, I understood that was a coalition that was proposed, and that is a matter of public record. Party politics. We are in a political environment. Interestingly, actually there haven't been a huge amount of reference to party politics from this group. I refer to us as a group. Please, and I ask politely and respectfully, do not judge me by your own standards. So we move on to this evening. First of all, can I point out that we've been able to have a debate in public, a proxy debate, Council West. I think that's interesting comment and actually reasonable because members have taken it down the route of discussing local government reorganisation. Members have had the opportunity to make it very, very clear about communication, about engagement with residents. So actually, in terms of wasting time, I think this has been rather useful. Secondly, or probably fourthly by now, the working group that happens. You're absolutely right to reference that, Councillor Corby. That is represented, it is cross-party. I would like to make very, very clear that I type up notes which I share with my group. I would also like to make very clear that at every meeting I have said, but actually please note, one of the options should be an exploration as to why this council is one of the most successful unitary councils in the country. That doesn't happen overnight. That happens because Rutland has worked since 1997 to make sure that when you took over, we were #1 in the country for adult social care. I've asked in this chamber in previous meetings, why is that? Is that because we are in fact small? Multum in parvo. To the matter in hand though, I'm not going to get dragged into party politics or anything like that. The reason that we brought this motion to council, and indeed known that we were unlikely to win, is because we feel that residents and their representation and Rutland must come first. I have been dismissed in working groups very politely, and I understand why, Councillor Waller. You are in an unenviable position. But what I've heard this evening, well, the decision is not ours to make. There is no choice. When I was born into a democracy. A democracy means that each person, even if you disagree with them, are entitled to express their opinions. I was born into a democracy where people should challenge government. The timescale is far too tight to deliver the information that they want. No wonder officers can't work out more than one option, but that comes from the steer of the leader. Some councils have written to government saying, sorry, could we have a bit more time, please? You have been unreasonable. Leader, I would suggest at our next cross-party working group that we are able to talk through those things, and I would ask that you would listen to us. That, Chair, I have summed up. As I say, I think this has been a very useful evening because it has put in the public domain quite a few issues around the whole of what this government is suggesting. You'll note I will have not mentioned the party that it is, but I will say that I disagree with the current government on their position with this white paper. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Councillor Stephenson. The motion is that Council resolve to remove the leader from office as set out in Part 2, Article 2.4b of the Constitution. All those in favour, please raise your hands.
It's a recorded vote.
Oh, sorry, yes, a recorded vote. So we still raise our hands?
Yeah.
Yes. All those in favour, please raise your hands.
Thank you, Chair.
All those against?
Thank you, Chair.
And any abstentions?
Thank you, Chairman. The following members voted in favour of the motion: Councillor Stephenson, Clifton, Dinsmore, Karen Payne, Farina, Wilby, Eccles and Carr. 8 votes in favour. The following members voted against: the Chairman, Councillors Waller, Johnson, Wise, Paul Brown, Ellison, Smith, West, Payne, Lambert, Linda Chatfield, Mark Chatfield, McGraw and Ross. 14 votes against, and the following members abstained: Councillors Corby and Hemsley. Therefore, the motion is not carried.
Well, the motion is defeated. The date of the next meeting is Thursday, the 18th of September 2025. Declare this meeting closed at 8.